What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Let's Talk with Cory. Let's Talk with Cory goes to San Diego, California, part 2, guys. Get ready. Okay, guys, make sure if the first time you tuning in, make sure you hit the subscribe button. This part 2 consists of the SEAL tour, land, and water.
I'm tired of having ham sandwiches for lunch. Whenever we come to a stop at a stoplight or stop sign, don't jump up to try to get that great city. The moment you do that, that's when Captain Michael might apply the accelerator. He'll tap the brakes. You're going to come sliding down the center aisle. And then like a bullet, you're going to get projected towards the rear of the bus. Now guys, when we return to Seaport Village, there's a free museum you really should visit. That free museum is this building here on our left. At one time, this was the San Diego Police Department. It's the first building of the 1920s. The very first motorcycle unit was established out of that building. This building contained a courthouse and a jailhouse. And when they moved out of that building, they took the courthouse with them. They left the jailhouse behind. So when you visit that free museum, you can step into one of the doors. Step into the jail cell, you can close that door behind you. And then you can take your own selfie. Now, San Diego, we've always been a part of Hollywood. I'm going to prove it to you. Look to your right. Look directly across the street. See, Uncle Sam is out there. They have red and blue awnings. Well, in the 1980s, that's the Kansas City Barbecue. Yeah, they were featured in a movie. I'm sure you love the movie when you saw it, because you didn't love the movie called Top Gun. Does anybody remember the famous scene? It was the Prince of Maverick. Well, that's when they sit behind the piano and then play Great Balls of Fire. That's when they filmed it. It is the original location. Now we're already in the year 2022, so this year they will be celebrating the 36th anniversary of the filming of the movie in that location. Are you guys ready for your cue? Goodness gracious!
Great Balls of Fire.
Great job, Great Balls of Fire. Give yourself a great round of applause for that one. That was fantastic.
June, July.
You're going to see the original photograph.
Hey, that's the way we want it. It's not easy to do it inside the convention center because it's like a lottery. You have to buy your pass before.
To our left is all that's left of the harbor. At one time, San Diego,
so many people
we were the busy capital of the world.
Kids love it.
Now, because of overfishing of tuna off the coast of California, today, if you're going to fish for tuna, you're going to need to head off into the waters south of Mexico and beyond. But those shops to your left, they don't provide some of those downtown restaurants and other styles of fresh seafood. We are 8 feet above the ground. Have your video recorders ready, have your cameras ready. Because here's your first photo to the left. There she is, the Hate Rate, number 41. To the left is the USS Midway. Well, the USS Midway is an aircraft carrier museum. It opened up at the museum in 2005. The Midway was originally commissioned in 1945. Staying into service until 1992. Throughout her years of service, the USS Midway, she saw the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and the Persian Gulf War. Today, a floating museum. They're open 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. They are always switching out the different exhibits within the different levels within the aircraft carrier. So if you're thinking about visiting the Midway, you really should give yourself 4 hours on board. That way you can see everything. Whenever I visit the Midway, I always play it safe. I take 2 sack lunches with me. Over to the left here we have the Port of San Diego. We're considered the largest port in Southern California. Now, when a cruise ship does come into port, one cruise ship alone can help generate yearly $2 million worth of revenue. And that is revenue. All the local downtown restaurants, shops, hotels, and theaters. We are now at the far end of Broadway. I think that makes you guys famous. You guys are now off Broadway. Well, there's the Broadway Pier there, and if you take a walk at the far end of the Broadway Pier, well, if you walk too far, you might wind up in the harbor. But you can stand at the far end of the building and then peer out into San Diego Harbor.
So you can go inside there.
Over to the right, guys. Yeah, lots of tents here, but over to the right here. This is the site of San Diego's very first waterfront ballpark. They call it Lane Field. Now, when the tents aren't in that area, what you would see is a grassy area that's shaped like a diamond. The outline of first, second, and third base. You'd also see a circled area. That's where the pitcher shots would be. From 1937 to 1958, that area was Lane Field, San Diego's very first waterfront ballpark. They tore her down in 1958. Well, Lane Field was built out of wood. From 1937 to 1958, the termites, they had a field day out there. Over to the left, guys, notice the landmass across the harbor there. Mustard-colored buildings with red rooftops, and look at that. There's an aircraft carrier, of course. So that's the number 70. That's the USS Carl Vinson. The USS Carl Vinson is moored at Aircraft Carrier Road.
That place is cool looking.
Have your video recorders ready, because over here to our left, here we have the Star of India. She is the flagship to the Maritime Museum. The Star of India was built in 1863 off the Isle of Man, off the coast of England. She was built as an iron-hulled sailing ship. She was completed just 5 days before Abraham Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address. And throughout her historical voyages, the Star of India, she has circumnavigated our planet 21 times. The Star of India is the oldest iron-hulled sailing ship. Now, to offshore sport fishing, looks like they got into that bait receiver, though. They have probably fed with anchovies and sardines. Yeah, these guys are really playful, though. But there's a sound they make, kind of a barking sound. Now, these particular sea lions, they're very sophisticated. Yeah, these are sophisticated sea lions. They're so sophisticated that they love art. I'm even going to tell you they love art. You gotta listen. One of the ways that you can tell the difference between the male sea lions and the female sea lions, the males are going to grow 8 feet long. The males can weigh in excess of 1,200 pounds. When the males mature at the top of their head, they grow what's known as the sagittal crest. To us, it looks like they got locked on top of their head, the clubs were right. It's the sagittal crest that should make that male often popular with the lady sea lions out here. The females are very petite. The females will grow 6 feet long, and they're going to weigh no more than about 240 pounds. They will live in a harem system, though. The largest alpha male, he's going to have 6 or 7 females. He's going to sire the vast majority of the pups out here.
There's more over there.
The gestation period for females runs to 11 months. The females, though, they only give birth to 1 pup per year. That means that out of a 12-month period, the females are not pregnant only 1 month at a time. Over to the right, guys, take a look at the cage up here. That's what the cage underneath the water looks like. Oh, in the water, here we have a male sea lion. Look at the sagittal crest on top of his head. There we go. He's in the water. Now, when the sea lion goes into the water, they can get a burst speed of nearly 14 miles an hour. Now, these guys, they do have a natural diving ability. So they can collapse their lungs. They can push all the air out of their lungs. Once they've done that, the sea lions are going to dive down anywhere between 900 and 1,100 feet. And that level, they're able to hold their breath. between 20 to 25 minutes.
Wow.
Then they have to come up to the surface of the water for a full rest.
Oh my God, that's a
Now the cage is underneath the water. They have a tendency to have barnacles around the cage. So they pull the cage up every now and then to remove the barnacles off the cage. To our left, though, here we have the entry point and the entry to San Diego Harbor. See where those sailboats are?
Yeah.
Once you exit through that corridor, you only go out about a mile, and you automatically enter into the waters of Mexico.
Oh,
That's how close to Mexico border we are.
really?
Wow.
And we can, from here, we can actually see parts of Tijuana, Mexico. See what kind of looks like a light spot there. At the center of the inside there. All of that is Tijuana, Mexico. That's up close to Mexico. To our left here, we have the submarine base at Valley Point. And that is a now the security fencing that goes around the entire perimeter. The security fencing goes down to the bottom of the harbor. It'll protect
the
that
border.
facility from any underwater attack.
Went there with the sailboat thing.
Take a look at what looks like a large building there. It's got a couple of cranes on it. That's not a building, that's known as the RDM-5. The RDM-5 is a dry dock repair bay. When the Navy is doing any kind of maintenance to the submarines, they take the RDM-5, they sink it and submerge it all the way down to the bottom of the main floor. They will then put the submarines into the RDM-5 and lift it up out of the water. And when they're doing any maintenance work to those submarines, they take a black shroud. They put it along the backside of the RDM-5. And that way, as ships leave port or enter into the harbor, they can't see the propulsion system of the submarines. At the far end of the hillside, that is Cabrillo National Monument up on top of the hillside. The building at the top of the ridge line there, that's their history.
Here.
Right here. Oh, right there with Chris. Wow.
And it's $20.
Saw that big. Look at him.
Look at it.
On top of the hill.
Don't come too close.
Now, just ahead of us, at the top of the hillside, you're going to notice a long gray wall. It's going to stretch at least a good quarter mile against the freeway. This is Rosecrans National Cemetery. Yeah, Rosecrans National Cemetery dates back to the Civil War. Those are military burial sites up there. Unfortunately, all the military burial sites are completely filled at the top of the hill. They can no longer offer any new burials, military burials, at the top of Rosecrans National Cemetery. All right, you're free to stand up, have your video recorders ready, have your cameras ready. Because coming up here on our port side, over to the left, on the round here we have another sea lion here. That got some balance on top of that round.
I know he's just
That's your video.
Look how cute he looks, huh?
And take a look at his adorable face. Japanese sea lions, sometimes it's all about
That bird.
yeah, very adorable. They do take a nap on top of the round. I've never seen them going off. Take a look at right behind the eyes of that sea lion.
Yeah, they're
You're
chilling.
going to notice that all sea lions have ear flaps. Yeah, sea lions have ear flaps, just like you. Now that's one of the ways that you can tell the difference between the rubber system and the sea lions. Sea lions have ear flaps on them. You're not going to find that on the harbor seals. Harbor seals have what I call just a regular one.
They're flat.
Then we have a young one over to the left there. Looks like it's nursing on Mom there. To the left of Mom, you see the woman that might jump right. It is a cousin to the common egret.
They're asleep.
Got black legs and yellow feet. No, it's no egret. They're yellow scales, like you call them.
That was a big one.
Yeah, they just get the water in front to wake everybody else up. Trying to alert them. Hey, the boat has arrived. Everybody wake up.
Okay, guys, I hope you really enjoyed part 2 of Let's Talk with Cory goes to San Diego, California with his family and the SEAL Land and Water Tour. I hope you really enjoyed it, guys, and stay tuned as always. Subscribe, like, and share. Peace.